Well, well, well. What do we have here now in America? Yet again, we have another attack in an airport. It has happened in Belarus. It has happened with 9/11, not so much as in an airport, but on an airplane. And they're making the fastest form of transportation that we got nowadays into something that we question. This is just inexplicable. Everywhere. Like, what the fuck is going on with this country nowadays? You tell me. I mean, I've been watching the news, been trying to figure out what's going on. I can't figure out up from down, left from right, anything. This is just insane. I don't know why what's going on is going on, but now everyone is huddled. They're showing pictures of Americans and video of Americans on CNN Live. Currently at this time, it's 3:18 Eastern Time on January 6th. And they're showing everyone scared, huddled, stopped, and just in an utter state of confusion. And this is at an airport where we all know we've been hung up for hours in security and TSA agents. And we've seen dogs and other armed forces in these places trying to keep us safe. And for something like this to happen, and we look so unprepared, so vulnerable, so panicked, it's really starting to make you wonder what the fuck is going on out there in the world that this happens, and it looks like a goddamn movie. They released the names of one of the shooters that they apprehended quicker than they could catch him. I could have sworn that there has to be some type of background checks and and identifying the culprits and finding out their true identity. They're saying that they found the guy with a military ID. A military ID? He was born in Jersey, and they're going straight off of the ID that he has. Is it an ID that's real? Is it an ID that's fake? I don't know. I don't know. These are the questions that you got to ask when you're watching something on CNN on the news. It's similar to like what Denzel Washington said. You really don't know what they have up their sleeves in the media nowadays, because it's not always who's right. It's about who's first. And we have a lot of people who are being first on this bandwagon of what's going on, and we're trying to get it all together. This is ludicrous in many aspects. I mean, you're telling me that planes are landing everywhere. Planes are landing everywhere. Right? That's awesome. We got security everywhere. Right? We got chaos everywhere. And this is at an American institution for flying. What the hell have we come to? Now, it's easy for me to say, because I'm just an idiot for all we know. I'm just somebody who's uninformed for all we know. I'm just a conspiracy theorist for all we know. Well, one thing I do know, and one thing that I am saying is this is going to be one heck of a ride these next couple of days after the reports come out and the conflicting information that's probably going to come out around this as well. I mean, it's always kind of a bait and switch situation where we're getting some of the truths, not the full truths, because the media is not developed for that. The media is not intended for that. The media is intended to give you marquee matchups. It's like WWE, baby. We're all here for the show. It's WrestleMania. It's about headlines. It's about people tuning in. It's about must see TV. And you know what? I must see. I want to see the facts as they come out each and every day. I want to see how this unfolds because this is an interesting time before the inauguration of a new president for something like this to happen at a time like this when supposedly the Russian hacks and every other group is under high alert right now because of these attacks on America that none of the American public know about. But my prayers go out to anyone who was innocently touched, hurt, shot. My condolences goes to anyone who has passed in this. This this is a terrible event to happen, and I'm interested to see what comes in the days to follow soon thereafter, because these things are these things are completely not off the wall. These things are completely not if not off of the playbook. These things are completely something that I would think is going to happen in these times because of what has happened in these times. I'm interested to know. I want anybody to leave a comment uh, about what they think, any information that they know, because this is America 101, and America 101 tells us you never believe the first story, always listen to the follow ups, because it's always more than one side of a story. It's going to be the real story, the made up story, and something in between. And inside everybody's story, you have all three because you got their story, you got what really happened, and their embellishment or their perception of what happened during that time. As we all get together and get ready for this incumbent presidency to take place and for new leadership to take a hold of this country, it's going to be some fun times coming forward to see how people act, how people react, how people come together, how people go apart, and the things that might transpire in these days to come. I don't wish anything bad. I just want everybody to be awake for the things that aren't getting publicized, certain things that are getting passed in Congress that they don't want us to know because it's done under the veil of the holidays. It's ludicrous. I'm just saying, follow what you do what you follow. I'm always wishing wealth, health, and prosperity to everyone who I come in contact with, and that's how we'll change the world. I want everybody to remain strong, remain humble, remain happy. I want them to sit back, take a look, and be part of this process of progress. It's me from Show Your Right Shop, shutting it down. Out. Well. What do we have here now?